Welcome to the Carousel of Happiness podcast. I'm your host, Allie Wagner. On last week's episode, I told you a story about a holiday tradition at the carousel very few people know about. The Cozy Season Party is an annual event that takes place every December to celebrate and welcome the cozy season. This year, Mayor Pig delivered a powerful attitude of gratitude address, inviting everyone from the Carousel family to give to others this holiday season in honor of someone else. Inspired by Mayor Pig's speech, Friends of the Carousel, Larry and Jane McGrath, sponsored a donation match to the carousel that ends today, December 22nd, on their 56th wedding anniversary. If you or someone else you know makes a donation to the Carousel of Happiness by the end of today, Larry and Jane will match your donation. All you have to do in the little drop-down menu online is choose to donate in honor of or in memory of someone else. If you do, Larry and Jane will match your donation, and you and your honoree will receive a personalized thank you note from Mayor Pig herself. Please include an email address for your honoree in the notes section of the online form. Bonus points if you share with us why your honoree is just so darn special in the first place. On behalf of everyone in the Carousel family, thank you, Larry and Jane, and happy anniversary. As many of you know, more than 100,000 homes in Colorado were without power for most of the end of last week. Both unplanned and planned power outages happened between Wednesday and Sunday, leaving most of us without power for almost 3 days. Some homes are still in the dark, in fact. The outages, which occurred due to extremely high winds and the risk of fire danger, affected all of Nederland, including the carousel and the homes of all of our staff. It is hard for me not to connect the fact that the darkest day of the year, the winter solstice, took place the day the power came back on. It is hard for me not to notice that when it felt like the holiday frenzy could not get any frenzier, it all came to a standstill. The twinkle lights went out, the carols stopped, the running water we all take for granted didn't run. Suddenly, life was more complicated and more uncomplicated at the same time. Suddenly, everything felt more difficult, but at the same time, easier. My husband and I are fortunate. We had a wood stove to keep us warm. We had a camp stove inside to fill our bellies, and we hunkered down for a couple of slow days together. When the power is out, basic tasks take more time. They aren't as easy to carry out as we are accustomed to them being, and it brings up a choice. Is the thing I want to do worth the extra effort or not? But when the power is out, life also becomes easier. So much of the suffering we experience as human beings largely comes from us overcomplicating things. The power outage made life easier in some ways because everything was distilled down. Options dwindled, and you were left with what is. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you what is for me right now. What is for me right now is I am recording this episode on my phone because my power and internet have been flickering all day long. What is for me today is that I've lost more files than I care to count. What is for me today is that after working on multiple versions of this episode all weekend long, I still have nothing to show for it. And what is for me today is that finally I'm choosing to give up. I'm choosing not to overcomplicate things. This is today's episode. This is what I've got for you. No wisdom, no meaning. It is what it is, as the kids say. The lights have been out and now they're back on, but they're sort of not. We're in this messy, not here, but not there sort of state. I hope you and the ones that you love have an uncomplicated holiday season. One that involves twinkle lights and running water, love, joy, and art. I hope you're able to simplify your holidays enough to distill down to what is really important to you and savor that. We'll give this whole podcast thing another go next week. In the meantime, take care, be well, and as we like to say at the Carousel of Happiness, don't delay joy. And we'll see you next time around.